Welcome, Witcher, to my humble home.
I'm looking for a dwarf by the name of Baltimore. Does he live here?
Master Baltimore vanished some time ago.
Who was Master Baltimore?
He was our runesmith, the greatest specialist the world has ever seen. A lot of water has flowed down the Pontar since he disappeared. Yet me and my apprentices still can't recreate all the runes he could inscribe.
Who lives here now?
Yours truly. As Baltimore's best apprentice, I became the new runesmith. Got this house, along with the honor of continuing the great master's work.
Can you tell me something about that lonely door?
That's the entrance to Baltimore's old workshop.
Mind if I take a look?
Not at all. Only you won't find anything but scrap metal and cobwebs. I heard the rumble, Witcher. Everything all right?
Yeah, just some rubble.
Find anything?
Not a thing.
Poor Baltimore lost his mind before his death and must have destroyed all his notes.
Why are you so sure he's dead? You didn't find the body. Maybe he just departed.
Well, if he departed, he's as good as dead to us. A decent dwarf don't leave his settlement. Tell me, why are you so interested in Baltimore?
Curiosity, nothing more.
Curiosity can be dangerous. It's led many a man astray.
Are you threatening me?
On the contrary, it's more of a warning. See ya.
stop.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange.
Magic or danger?
Who there?
A witcher.
Pumpkins wishes send to me kill. So be. Kill, quick. No pain.
Why do you want to die?
Live, why? Me missus, me want no more. Be lone. Be terrible.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
I don't really care for onions.
Stupid wisher. Elf good taste with onions.
Where did you get the elves?
Missus bring from Garley's. Like I bring Redhead.
The redhead's in the soup too?
No. Redhead, run, go.
Tell me, troll, what happened here?
Me in Gully's, missus in Gully's. Bones found. Nice to know. Then wham! Humis from sky fall.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll true tell. Flash crack. 2 humis drop where dumble ship. Humi man, big as troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Wisher man likes man. See, I from far. More, see, I go. Closer I creep. Missus angry. Call Humi wench thin bones. Hungry missus yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, Redhead Humi. Leave. Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Mrs. Yap. Rag give. Mrs. say, troll think. Nice, Red.
What happened to the...
Redhead, wrong pain.
Do you still have the red...
No, Mrs. take a...
Where did she go?
Gullies.
Why don't I...
Wish your Mrs.
I won't hurt your woman.
Mrs. tell come back.
Fine. I'll tell...
Mrs. have. Mrs. good.
Let her bleed.
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weakened.
Not worth the risk.
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries. Currently on King Hansel's pay. We were sent here on reconnaissance. Barely escaped with our lives from that mist of spectres. Now we're up against a furious she-troll. Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use professional help, Witcher.
Will you help us?
I can't let you kill her.
Since when does a monster slayer take their side?
None of your business. I need her, and you need to leave.
She killed 2 of my men.
Walk away, and nobody else will get hurt.
You won't help? Fine. Just don't disturb us. We'll manage ourselves.
The troll needs to live.
The troll will die.
Then you'll have to kill me, too.
In that case... Adieu, Witcher. Enough! We surrender! Throw down your arms, men! Spare us! Witcher, the king will pay our ransom.
I'm not looking for a ransom. Leave the troll alone and go your way.
You'll let us go?
You can't return through the mist. It's certain death.
We're soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion. This one's white-haired, with a wolf on his neck.
I advise you to surrender to the rebels.
That would be new to me. I am Adam Pangrat, known as a Dieu.
You won't survive for long out here.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Go to Cecil Burden. He'll treat you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound. Gather the wounded. Stop buggering and move out.
Humi's trolls, see? To kill Humi's itchy would kill trolls, sure. You, other. Good, you help. Troll, you help.
If you want to help me, go back to your old man.
No! Idjit Humi redhead grope.
He's alone now. He misses you.
Tell him, too late.
Know anything about the woman who's in your lair?
Troll, no. Humi ugly. Humi stinks.
Return to your husband if you want to repay me.
Troll don't want, but Troll will. For you other. You good.
Mrs. Bag! Good! Troll-like!
Me back for Wisha asked. Stay away if Wisha not ask.
Mrs. Wise!
Idjit you. Humi woman grope.
No more! Never again!
Give me the bandana.
Here, stupid old buck.
Troll give horn. In danger, Wisher blow, Troll come.
Thanks. I'll remember that. Now go to your mate. Maybe pick her some flowers first.
Flowers? No! Flowers stench. Troll bring bird dung.
Eject! What troll doing lair?
Nothing.
Me see. Stench!
The stench will run.
Hume stench. Sleep no me.
I knew you were hiding something from me, Witcher.
I wasn't the only one to hide something. Baltimore's notes state that the Master will return from the grave to meet with you.
Nobody returns from where we sent him.
You just admitted to murder.
Aye, but what of it? No one besides you knows, and you'll not leave here alive. Get him, lads!
By the pricks of the male gods! Master Baltimore's notes! Where did you get them?
I discovered his vault near the troll's lair. By the way, Thorak, your new runemaster, is dead. He and his 2 apprentices have left for a better world.
What? How did it happen?
Thorak murdered Baltimore. There's enough evidence in the notes I just gave you.
Thanks, Witcher. A reward for your labors. It's not much, but I'll be needing funds to appoint and equip a new runemaster now.
truly interesting.
I wouldn't mind a closer look at yours. I wouldn't mind a cloak.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time...
Don't be afraid of him!
You fighting on?
Hello? You want...
I heard...
As clearly as I see you. But wait,
Well, you shut it already.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead.
I'll pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat.
It's such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Last week I was passing by the gullies.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash.
You hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw...
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fought. The woman was so beautiful.
What did the woman...
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes, with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to be grabbed and...
Well, it sounds just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth.
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to...
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the...
Did it attack her?
Not at all.
Is that all?
Yes.
One freak bigger than the next.
How can I help?
I wouldn't mind a
You wanted to discuss...
I found a stolen dream. It seems powerful. I think it's a dragon's dream.
Excellent. That should do nicely. Come back and... You wanted to discuss something?
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
2 of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the Elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Dogs growl at cats. Cats hiss at the dogs. A noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and take care of it. I'll try to locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
stupid. She just fell unconscious.
The commoners claim it's our...
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Skill and Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Are doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorvith.
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olcan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Calton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off!
Give us...
We need to act quickly.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
It's good to see someone's taking care of it. Change your tone when we put a
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates.
Save your threats.
Faithful the midst of commoners and nobles are at each
What do you want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity.
I don't have time. Know anything about the attempt?
No, I don't. But whatever the truth, the mob cannot lynch one of royal blood.
So truth means nothing to you?
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind...
An order that allows injustice.
If the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face a tribunal.
Or they do understand them.
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will be... Who will sow the crops and milk the cows then? Saskia called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough fields again?
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who'll plough your fields. Farewell.
This is nonsense. What would the prince gain with the virgin's death?
I can tell you what he lost with her life. Power. As I see it...
I hope at least you'll refrain from doing anything
Guilt must
stupid.
be proven.
Give us this
Otherwise,
whole power.
it's vigilante justice.
Rolling dung, you surly dog! Change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat. Save your threats for your hog-smelling woman.
I want to speak with the prince.
You're unique then. Everyone else...
We weren't...
Only I can help.
Of course. Why...
Are you mad?
Silence! I'm in command here.
Please.
Are you here to kill me, Monster Slayer?
I'm here for your help. You can save Saskia.
Do you hear them? They want my head. They equate the words of some village idiot with mine. I am the heir to the Adur...
Prince, If you help me heal...
If? So if I don't...
This is...
What do you want?
I need royal blood for a potion.
Do you mock?
You owe Saskia your life.
It was her duty, as it would have been of any Edirnian. Saskia and her rebels routed the royal forces at Gillette, and on the...
Those rebels are the last hope.
And what then? A pig herd will...
Don't think that far ahead. Your Highness, just a few drops of your blood will cure Saskia.
I've already said I owe this girl nothing. I'll not yield to blackmail, and I'll certainly not...
Did you poison?
Of course not. Even if I had, do you think I would boast?
I'm trying to help, not...
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. Once, do you really think I should plead my innocence every time some village... Or maybe go out there and...
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof? You claim you wish to help me.
You're trying to...
I want only... Guards!
What is it, sire?
Show the Witcher out.
Is everything...
We had a chat. Think on what I told you, Gert.
I will.
Rolling dung, you son!
Go get the lads. We won't stand for this.
Oh, my hand!
I'll cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
I'd gladly hear your opinion.
Finally! It's obvious Henselt bribed some serf, who then did...
The local peasants love...
Those surly dogs would gleefully...
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in... Then that same commoner incited his folk to...
Something to think.
Give us this horsepower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
At the gates.
You'll change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
It's good to see someone's taking care of it.
What would the prince gain with...
Can we have a word?
Why not? I'm Ogden, a founder.
No thanks. The tableware in the council chamber...
It is. My goblets are indestructible.
Saskia's child.
Aye, it was. Back in Mayor Farragut's day, a venture Saskia was no more than...
Who ordered the...
That goblet was a gift. A way for the folk of Vergen to pay tribute to Saskia. The lass liked it so much, she's not used it.
Was the order for...
Not a chance. It was supposed to be a gift. I ornamented it
The other chalices were not...
Course not.
Any chance to...
Why, there's no craftsman that comes...
Could someone have tried to cop...
Ha! I know of one who's been trying for years, but he's a fumbler.
See you at the end.
Enough of this charade!
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job...
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty?
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis... Why would the prince do such a dastard...
That's why!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Sam?
Pretending to be with her, he was. But us lads ain't so...
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like a...
Saskia, sir?
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, the answer is simple.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known...
No need to poison the wine. Smearing the poison inside the chalice would be enough.
I never heard of anyone...
You haven't heard much, then. One of the Emperor's forebears died after sampling some lamb. He was always scared of The murderer spread poison on one side of a knife. Then he cut the meat so that only a small piece was poisoned.
The Witcher's right! Give...
Saskia's...
It was commissioned from one of the dwarves. The order...
Even so, how...
A good point. We can't be sure if the...
Stennis is blowing hot and cold!
You were supposed to prove his guilt.
Tell us who else would do it! A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? A pig won't cut it...
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However...
Answer me this. Was not Stennis's room next to Saskia's? Do not the one... Yes! Is nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia.
Those are just words. too much guesswork and not enough evidence.
Your Highness.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait. What do you want? To judge me? Is a prince a common thief? You stand before royal majesty. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slit. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves. And what about you? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't ride. Can it? And if Saskia... I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise...
Those are words...
I am the one you should look to for guidance.
So you've forgotten how you tried to bribe me when I was at your house?
How about that, snout face?
This is slander.
There are no witnesses, Witcher.
The prince has a right to a fair trial. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? What will happen if... What if people see that might make... Who'll protect people whose only fault? And where will it...
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about... It'll be that way until
She won't keep order by...
Unless it's a great...
We need an authority figure, and royal...
5 courts go to waste in the dwarven dungeon.
There's also hens...
Going into that haunted mist is madness.
No. Anything involving Stennis will...
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know.
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in...
You'll make it into...
I must.
I tried locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
The mist is full of wraiths.
I'll help you. I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell, then.
We still need royal blood.
I know. Henselt.
We need his blood, not his death.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a Kingslayer?
The day approaches.
Guess they'll never learn.
I can go no further. If Deathmold senses my presence...
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry.
I knew it. Damn, I knew it was you. When the mist started whirling, I told the boys, it's Geralt of Rivia. Well, my name isn't Vernon Roach. Friend of yours? Just found him. He was already dead. Interesting. Dressed like a Vergeni. Almost made it through the fog. What's your business here? Triss is somewhere nearby. Still looking for your sorceress. If she came here, I'd know about it. She's got to be here. Philippa Eilhart located her. Well, it seems you met the whole menagerie. Will you abandon them too when things get hot? You made your choice. Fled with the elves while Vess almost died at that Horson Laredo's house. I'm not one of your men, Roach. I didn't betray you. I didn't say that. But you thought it. You and your men against the whole world. Those not on your side are against you. Don't you care about Voltest's death anymore? The assassin kidnapped Triss, remember? Help me find her, and I promise I'll keep the word I gave you in the dungeons of Lavalette Castle. I don't know why I'm doing this. Right. If Triss is anywhere in the area, it can only be one place. At the rear, near the riverbank, the Nilfgaardians have set up their camp. Nobody can enter it. You can get there either via some caves or by sneaking through the main camp. I forget the gates. Believe it or not, the whorehouse is where you need to go to enter the caves. The ladies thought they'd use that passage to service the knights and nobles, but some monsters have their lairs there. If you've had your fill of whores and monsters, to the east there's a path that leads along the riverbank. That'll get you near the canteen. You'll have to sneak the rest of the way from there. Thanks, Roach. Hey! I'll hold you to your promise. Damn monsters.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we...
Find a
Pretty
roof somewhere and
please.
stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, Hans?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
I wouldn't mind.
I'm a madam.
I seem to remember that.
He used to come here to plough, to develop a camaraderie with the fight. Well, how can
I wanted.
we're no
Sounds all.
ask her, what would you like?
I need to get inside the.
That'll cost you more than straight. That seems satisfactory. We've an underground passageway leading out to the riverbank within the camp's confines.
Thanks.
Although we've not used it for some time. There's something
I'm sure I'll.
The entrance.
Find a reed somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our
Make
village.
love. Oh. Make love, not war.
Shit, you stink.
Efkir Nordling, where do you think you're going?
To see the ambassador.
With all that steel on your back?
Have you seen a red-headed sorceress anywhere?
You didn't seem to understand my delicate suggestion, Nordling. Drop your sword.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Shillard Fitz-Estelin is waiting.
Metnara Rabnava. Geralt, I'd hoped we wouldn't meet again.
We caught him sneaking through the camp, Excellency. We disarmed him.
I remember you telling Foltest you'd like to return to hunting monsters.
Triss Marigold was kidnapped.
Foltest's advisor. I heard she arrived at Vergen and hoped we would meet. But if she was kidnapped... Now I understand why you couldn't just stand by. But there are other reasons too. They told me you were in league with the Scoia'tael, with Iorveth himself no less. Is this true?
More or less.
Have you heard of the slaughter of Enshe at the Ravine of the Hydra? The kings of the north effectively forced the Empire to condemn and execute the war criminals of the Vryhed Brigade. Iorveth was among those condemned.
September 13th, 1269, the Ravine of the Hydra. Following the Peace of Sintra, 53 officers of the Vryhed Brigade were brought here and executed, their throats cut. The elves' bodies were dropped into the chasm. I don't know what the riders of the hunt were looking for. November 23rd, 1269. Sintra, the village of Coldwater, and another victim of the hunt. An 11-year-old boy. His parents didn't even ask if he had a chance. I'm tired. February 24th, 1270. high pass in the Armouche Mountains. An Imperial manticore, one of the world's oldest and deadliest monsters. I used to feel excitement at moments like this. Now the beast is only an obstacle on my way. Its meat and hot blood will help me survive this icy hell. May 30th, 1270. The Ruga River. The hunt continues to race south. Since I've been following them, they've taken 23 individuals, all between the ages of 10 and 20. All except for Yennefer.
Amusing that the Scoia'tael believe the Emperor betrayed them. In fact, the kings of the North demanded the massacre at the Ravine of the Hydra. You feel well?
I feel fine.
I'm sorry. I can't give you more of my time. The long road to Loch Muin awaits me. The Council and the Conclave are waiting, and Triss Merigold, as always, arrives in the nick of time.
What are you talking about?
The figurine. He must have it on him.
What's the meaning of this?
I want to introduce someone to you. This is Vanamar, my personal sorcerer. He sensed Triss approaching our camp, though she was to arrive in different company. Before you die, Witcher, would you be so kind as to explain how you got your hands on this figurine?
I found it on a man's corpse.
And you finished his mission for the Emperor's glory. Triss will help us find those wenches that betrayed the Empire. I don't know whether you killed Talvik or found him dead. It's irrelevant now. I'd prefer not to sentence to death a man previously pardoned by the Emperor himself. Unfortunately, I have no choice. Vanamar, once you're done with him, convey my congratulations to Cynthia. Leading Philippa Eilhart up the garden path is no small feat. Farewell, Witcher.
This is a good place. Are you ready, Geralt of Rivia?
Plow yourself, Nilfgaardian.
Your words mean nothing now.
Eliadio, Archileas.
just like the good old days. Haven't killed an elf guardian for years. I knew you'd get in trouble.
You have a talent for getting me out of it. Shillard has Triss. He's taking her to Loch Muin.
Now I understand the commotion. Ambassador Shillard kidnaps Foltest's former advisor. This stings horribly, Geralt. It would seem the Nilfgaardians want to be present at the Conclave's restoration.
Destination Loch Muin, then.
I should have known. Sheila managed to locate the killer's hideout. They were hiding nearby in the gullies. Deathmold sent his men there, but Foltest's killer fled. 2 other witches were covering him. One was taken alive. Before he died from torture, he revealed that our bruiser went to Loch Muin. The mages want to resurrect the council and the conclave that once represented all the sorcerers and sorceresses of the north. King Radovid, the ruler of Redania, is also invited. As Loch Muin lies in Kedwen, Henselt is likely to arrive too. But a Nilfgaardian... Triss, Nilfgaard, Radovid, a bunch of maid...
One more thing, Roach. I need to see Henselt.
Why?
I need a few drops of Henselt's blood. Someone poisoned Saskia's wine, and his blood is an ingredient of the cure.
Saskia's a rebel, a wench from who knows where. She only speaks of knightly honor.
Says Vernon Roach, blue-blooded prince, heir of Temeria.
All right, enough. Ah, plow it. I hope I won't regret it. Henselt should be in his tent. I'll distract the guards, then it's up to you.
I owe you, Vernon.
That's not even funny anymore, Geralt. So, ready?
Give me a moment. I want to search Shillard's camp.
Hurry up.
Ready and wait.
Geralt, hide. Hey, you! Come over here!
What do you want, Temerian?
Those Nilfgaardians are beating up our lads.
What? Whore sons will regret that. to me, grunts. Alert!
Get him!
I'll make meat of your arse!